Good morning, everyone. It is another magical day on the Disney Fantasy. The time is now 6:45 in the morning. There's a sunrise scheduled for 6:54 in the morning, so you know where I'm headed, up to deck 12, maybe 13, to catch that sunrise. Today is our Castaway Cay day, the island that I have been looking forward to going back to for so long. I cannot wait to experience it all, despite the fact that there are still a little bit of damage to the island, just a little bit. Still super excited. Time is now 6:54. The sun should be rising right now. We can actually see it above the clouds where the sun has risen beyond the horizon. Excuse my voice because it's super rumbly right here over the edges. But glad to be here. So when it's cloudy like this, you can't exactly catch the sunrise on the horizon. Right over there. You actually see some of the rain bands. Yeah, you can see that right where it's darker, right there. That's actually rain, I believe, coming down. But we'll see the sun coming over the clouds in a little bit here. Now I'm gonna grab some water and tea for David, and we're gonna start our day. You can really tell the sun has risen with that really bright blue sky over the clouds. Back in the room, and I found that David was awake, so he's getting dressed and ready to go right now. I'm gonna jump in the shower, get ready, get sunscreened up for Castaway Cay, and then we'll be on our way to breakfast. We are showered, sunscreened, and changed, ready for a Castaway Cay kind of day, but first to Cabanas for breakfast. Looking out there, I don't see the island yet, but I have a feeling we'll be able to see it from our seat in Cabanas. David and I have made it to Cabanas. Take a look at that breakfast plate right there. Sausage, Mickey waffles, mushrooms, croissant, eggs, croissant sandwich, hash browns, and applewood smoked bacon. Looks delicious. No sign of Castaway Cay in either direction. There's kind of a freighter ship back there, but we'll keep our eyes open as we're eating. The shaking of the ship is so intense. I want to show you using my camera how much my microphone is moving just sitting there, just sitting still right on the table. It's like it starts and then it stops, starts and then it stops. Very interesting how much of the shake you can feel here at the aft part of the ship early this morning. Hungry?
Oh yes.
All right, let's eat. Take a look way out there. We can see some island. I don't think it's Castaway Cay, but there is a lighthouse way out there. So we can see it. There's some islands around Castaway Cay too, so no doubt we're getting close. Time is now 8:40, so I have a feeling we will be there very soon. The actual step off the ship time is 9:30, a little bit later than we're used to for Castaway Cay. I have a feeling that has to do with some of the damage by Hurricane Dorian, but that's okay. As long as we make it, everything's okay. Take a look, more of our filming friends are out and about early this morning, getting a shot kind of on those lounger chairs. Looks good for that upcoming segment on TV. Time is now 8:53, and I'm pretty sure that is Castaway Cay over there. I think we're just kind of like circling around to it, so hopefully we get to dock very, very soon. The actual offshore time is supposed to be 9:30. Looks like they'll make it. You know, it's just a matter of maneuvering the ship. Now we just wait and watch. We're sailing right by this stretch of sand right here, which I thought was Castaway Cay, but clearly we're just moving past it, so this must not be it. It must be yet ahead of us. Let's wait and watch. Time is now 9:15, and David and I are still here, and we can see an island out there. I mean, there's green. It's out there. It's an island. I would imagine that those trees way over there now is Castaway Cay, but at 9:15 there's no way we're gonna be off the ship by 9:30. It's not gonna happen. So a little bit late to Castaway Cay today, but better late than never. Here comes an announcement.
Fantasy, this is Leslie, your cruise director. I do apologize for coming into your staterooms this morning, but I do have some important information to share with you all, an update on our operation this morning. I was just speaking with the captain on the bridge, who has informed me that due to adverse weather conditions, strong currents and winds, we are delayed on our arrival into Castaway Cay by approximately 2 hours at this point. Again, due to adverse currents and winds, we are delayed on our arrival into Castaway Cay this morning. As such, we're planning ahead for a little bit of extra magic coming your way this morning. The shops will be open for you to do a little bit of shopping if you're interested. Deck number 3 forward, of course, for all of our main shopping. Characters will be meeting and greeting with you in and around the lobby atrium. So
our cruise director just announced throughout the ship that we are going to be arriving at the Castaway Cay 2 hours late as of now. So originally supposed to be there at 9:30, now it will be 11:30 in the morning. I would be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed. Of course, I'm disappointed, but it is reverse currents and winds that was the cause of this. So it's, you know, nothing that was within man's power. So let's just put it that way. I'm looking forward to going to the island. I really, really am, but any additional time would be very good. Thanks to the Disney Cruise staff team, there are also additional items that they've opened up around the ship. I think David and I might do a little bit of shopping, maybe meet some characters, possibly sign up for a 5K on board. Lots of things that they're doing right now, so we're going to stand up and have some other fun on board before Castaway Cay at 11:30. Of course, I wish that this was not the case. Of course, I wish that we were here at 7:30 in the morning. But that's the part of cruising. That is cruising. This is what it is. It means that sometimes the weather is not going to cooperate. And this is now the second time that the weather has not cooperated as we made it to Castaway Cay. Of course, I feel it. I feel it. Yes, I do. But it is no one's fault. It is no one's fault. It is the weather. That's what happens. Mother Nature is not predictable. That's just how it works. So we're going to continue getting up, smiling, and experiencing more of the Disney fantasy. David, this is your first cruise experience with a delay to Castaway Cay. How you feeling?
I 100% resonate with the "it's better than missing Castaway Cay altogether" message.
Okay.
You know, it's tough that we're gonna miss those first 2 hours. It was already delayed, it felt like, compared to the usual like 7 arrival at some other ports.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, like 11 something now. It's not ideal, but I'm glad we'll be going. It's definitely nice. We're gonna make it there, and looking forward to. Yeah, it's still. I feel like it's like well, do we really know? Because we didn't get this message until 7 minutes before. Do we know we're gonna make it until 7 minutes before 11:30?
She definitely left the door open to more updates, so that's not exactly exciting to think about. But there's things happening on board right now where they told us that there's character meet and greets, there are shopping, there's the run from the tube. So we're probably going to do some of that right now. But it's all right. It's all right. We're going to make it. We're going to make it hopefully today. And even if it doesn't happen on this cruise, and I don't like to think about this now, but even if it doesn't happen on this cruise, there are other cruise adventures. I know. I'm just happy to be here. Just happy to be here. It's a magical sailing. This is part of cruising, though. Yep. This is part of cruising. While we're waiting for the ship to make it to Castaway Cay, let's do a little bit more shopping. Kind of look at all the different items they have on board and decide if there's anything we want as a souvenir. Disney Cruise Line, established in 1998. These hats are pretty cool, $24.99, kind of a 3D anchor right there. One of my favorite, that dry fit shirt right there, but it's the long sleeves. I feel like I almost never wear long sleeves. It's always short sleeves or Hawaiian shirts, never long sleeves. I like this sweatshirt right here, cruise mode. It's so cool, $49.99, kind of has that inside out look to it. That's a cool Disney Cruise Line hat right there. Take a look, the text is 3D right there with like the blue rim going around the outside. That's great. It's $24.99. Look at this character popsicle maker right there. You've got all the different characters right there in their sailor outfits, special for the Disney Cruise Line. $24.99. I like that one a lot. 2019 Halloween on the High Seas pin. I almost feel like I need this one. We'll see. $17.99. We'll see. This is nice, the Disney Fantasy car decals right there. You can make the back of your car look like the Disney Fantasy with Dumbo right there. They even got mugs for the Disney Fantasy right there. Those are so cool. $19.99. Look at the Marvel Citizen watches right there with like Hulk and Black Panther and Captain Marvel. And there are Mickey ones too. Very cool. On board they also have some Ray-Ban glasses ranging in price, $115 to $193 and beyond. I love these dry fit collared shirts. They're awesome. They really, really are. But again, $65. I would love it. I really would. But I want to see Castaway Cay merchandise. Yeah. That's been our focus in terms of merchandise for a while now. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Some surprise meet and greets over here too. There's Mickey up there by the balcony, and here's Daisy in her Castaway Cay attire. Gotta get this photo. Hey Daisy, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, thank you very much. I love this Castaway Cay attire. We're not there yet. We'll get there. We're not there yet, but I love it on board. I'm impressed. He's got some skills. He's diving skills, boating skills. He's got all this. Donald's got all the skills. Chip, how are you? Good to see you. I can tell you are beach ready. Dale, you are beach ready too. See, we're getting ready for Castaway Cay. This is extra sunscreen time. All right, when we're there, you're gonna relax when we're there. You're gonna sit back on the beach. Oh yeah, you're kicking it. I can tell. You are ready for it. I can tell you are ready. You're a good dog. You are ready for the beach. You've earned that beach time. I can tell you're ready to swim. You're ready to go for. You're a shark, huh? Well, that's scary. You're scaring me, Pluto. That's too scary for me. Oh gosh, I'm scared. You think we'll scare Goofy? I think we're gonna scare him. I think he's gonna be terrified. He's gonna be like, oh, he's gonna be running. He'll be running back to the ship so fast. Ready to go swimming out there. Fluid and I were talking about where he's gonna bark when we get there. It's gonna be great. He's gonna let us know. He's gonna let us know when we arrive. It's gonna be fun. What are you planning on doing when you get there? You're gonna relax. You're gonna go jet skiing. You're gonna go parasailing. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, we're sitting up. Oh, we're eating. Oh, I get it. Oh, we're eating. Yes, I love it. Cookies one, cookies two, and the adult-only barbecue. In line for Donald right now, but you can actually see Castaway Cay outside the windows right there. I'm 99% sure that's what it is out there. It's hard to tell from inside where specifically we're looking at, but we're getting very close to land at this point. I think after we meet with Donald, we're gonna go out there, maybe on deck 12, and take a look. Walking to the window now, yes it is. That is indeed Castaway Cay right over there. And the time is now 10:23 in the morning. There's the dock right there. The family beach over there. You can see it all. It's here. It's waiting for us. So we might get there a little bit early. That would be great. Now we're gonna meet with Donald, but update to follow. Looks great. You're ready for some beach time. Yeah, relaxing. All right, what's the first thing you're gonna do when you get to Castaway Cay? Oh, you're on the jet skis. The jet skis? Okay, I knew it. Those are one of my favorites. I love the jet skis. Those are awesome. On deck 11 now, taking a look outside. We're gonna grab some tea, maybe some water, go up to deck 12 and take a closer look. But you can see Castaway Cay over there. It's right there. I think we're actually stationary at the moment, but we're probably backing up like just a little bit at a time to get there. It's coming, it's coming. 10:42. Come on. It's right there. The island is right there. Definitely not the only guests here to see the approach to Castaway Cay. Going here, it's windy, it's very windy. 10:45.
Due to the adverse weather conditions, the strong currents and winds that we are facing, of course, a little bit of delay arrival to Castaway Cay today. As you can feel right now, we are attempting to dock. We are attempting to enter into the channel to make our way towards our parking space right there in Castaway Cay, but as such, we have not arrived just yet.
Despite the winds, we are making our way into Castaway Cay. Right now you can see us moving into the channel. Very, very impressive work. Very slow. We're making it. Sure enough, we made it to Castaway Cay. I'm so glad. I gotta be honest with you. I was worried we wouldn't make it. Really. We made it. Yeah.
It's great. How about you?
I'm so glad we made it. I gotta be honest with you. I was afraid. I was scared we wouldn't make it. Really, I was. But the fact that we are now here, we've made it. They're about to put the gangways out, take some crew member belongings to and from, and move some supplies around, then we can get off the ship. So exciting. Late arrival at Castaway Cay. There are a lot of people here at the elevator bank at deck 2 trying to get out to Castaway Cay. They want to be some of the first ones out there. I can't blame them. It's a beautiful place. Dave and I are going to get our shirts on now for Castaway Cay and IDs, and we'll be set to go. Back in our stateroom now and take a look through our porthole. There is Castaway Cay, and they're actually riding some jet skis out there. I'm not sure if it's going to be an open activity. I didn't think that was open today, but we'll find out later. We're on the starboard side of the ship, so you can see there's a lot going on. Snorkeling is not available either, so we're going to be doing some other things. There's so many things to do on Castaway Cay. I'm so looking forward to it.
Me too.
Better late than never. Better late than never. So glad we're here. Time for Castaway Cay shirts. Now, I don't think we've ever actually worn these on Castaway Cay before. Let's get to it. Also switching out to the GoPro now. I am so excited for the island. Let's get out there. Time is 11:30. David and I are now making our way to the gangway. It may or may not be open, so we're just gonna kind of maybe wait on deck 2 for the gangways to open, and then we'll be on our way. Take a look at our new shirts. And we are on the move. Time is now 11:35. Walking down to deck 1 now to experience Castaway Cay. Here we go. We're making our way to Castaway Cay right now. I am so excited. Thank you very much. Doing very well. Can't wait for Castaway Cay. Here we go. All right, Disney Fantasy. See you real soon. And we're off on Castaway Cay. There's the fantasy up above, making our way now toward the family beach and Serenity Bay and so much more magic to be had. Gotta love Disney's private island and gotta love this view of the beautiful Disney fantasy as we step off. We only have a few hours here. We have to be back on board by 4:45. It's now almost 11:45. So not as long as usual, but you know what? Just glad to be here. Just thankful to be here. Bob Chapek, Master Shipbuilder, Pump House 1. Taking a look now around Castaway Cay. See if I see any of the damage from the hurricane. So far, not seeing too much. A couple things kind of around. We'll keep our eyes open though. Take a look at the Castaway Cay buoy right here. This looks like it was affected by the hurricane. It was pushed over a little bit. Interesting. Passing by Marge's barges now, and several of these activities are closed today, including snorkeling, parasailing, several others. There are some bikes, some water bikes that are available where you can kind of pedal yourself. That might be fun to do. There are some floats and tubes that David said is his highest priority, so we're gonna make sure we get to that as well. Just looking around, so glad to be back. Bye, see you out there.
Welcome to our beautiful island, Castaway Cay.
Made it to the Stingray Adventure area and those bikes. Did you want to take a look at those bikes there?
Take a look if you want.
All right, after you. Machinery here to move some of the sand back into place, but the jet skis are totally gone, so not surprised by that. Also, you've got these kind of water bikes. David was really interested in these, so we're gonna take a closer look at the water bikes here. Maybe we'll get a chance to rent them. Maybe not. We'll find out. Dave and I are taking a look at the rentals right here. You can actually rent these for half an hour. Got the paddle boat, 2-seat, paddle boat, 4-seat, sea kayak, 1-seat, 2-seat, aqua trike. That's what we were looking at over there. Those are the big wheel ones. That's $28 for half hour. Fun Cat, Hobby Cat, and the SUPB, $19 per half hour. All right, now we're walking closer to those shops. Probably take a look at them as we make our way to Serenity Bay. David and I have been looking forward to that beach and the barbecue there for some time now, but we're gonna do a tiny bit of shopping beforehand. See if we can find anything that we really love. Take a look inside the shopping area right here. Looking at a couple of new items. Let's take a quick look. That Castaway Cay kind of sweatshirt here, that looks new right there, $64.99. These Another Day in Paradise shirts right here, $24.95. Definitely one of my all-time favorites that I've seen here at Castaway Cay. It is a great one, $49.99. That's like our Alani one. Cool looking inside. Seashells, she-shells. Well, I can never get that one. She sells seashells. Got it. By the seashore right here. Moving on. Gonna walk our way around. Take a look at some of the shopping as we make our way to Serenity Bay. Feel that relaxing pace already?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a much slower day, and I love it. I love it. They're getting ready for that cookies barbecue right now. Looks like they're almost ready. They're definitely prepping it right now. Found out that we are the second ship to make it to Castaway Cay since the storm. The Dream beat us yesterday. They were here yesterday. We're here today. So far, the damage from my eye, and again, this is just from my eye in that first few steps here at Castaway Cay, not that significant, not as big as I thought. Now, that doesn't mean they didn't get hit. They definitely did. What it means is they did an amazing job cleaning it up. They did an incredible job cleaning up. A little bit of standing water here and there. Foliage, up and down. Some of it's around, some of it's kind of falling over like that over there, but they did an unbelievable job with the cleanup. This is a little bit unique right over here. Take a look at the sand mounds right there. Clearly Disney's trying to put the sand back where it belongs. I don't think this area is open going this way. I think you can get to it from the other side or maybe from this side far over there, but you can see they're trying to put the sand back down to the beach. It's been blown up here. You can actually see it going all the way around there. So a lot of sand all over the place. Foliage, again, a little messed up, but all things considered, considering the fact that they got hit with 150 plus mile-an-hour winds, this is impressive. Very impressive. Take a look at some of the damage right here. You can actually see some of those limbs, the palm tree, have come down here in between the mounds of sand and the walkway here. So yeah, definitely some damage. You can see the effects of Hurricane Dorian, but you know, considering everything, very impressed. Something very interesting that I'm noticing when you get to Castaway Cay kind of halfway through the day, the crowds are very intense at the bus depots. Like right away, it is now 12:10. Bus depots extremely crowded. Dave and I are both super hungry, so we're gonna stop by the adult barbecue right now, grab some grub. Just found out they're still preparing the food. Time is now 12:20. on our way to the adult beach for a moment. We'll probably just come right back here after we get a quick look. Walking right now in the Serenity Bay crystal clear water. It is crystal clear, but there are a lot of rocks and different debris that have been washed up thanks to Hurricane Dorian, but it's still beautiful. A little cooler, but not that cold. You can see the crowds aren't quite as heavy now. They've kind of dispersed themselves all along the beach here. So definitely is some damage you can see from Hurricane Dorian, but not that much. Disney did an amazing job of cleaning it back up. Once you make it out to a certain point, you can see it's actually pretty clear. So as the rocks have been washed up closer to the surf, right over there, and out here, pretty clear. I love it. And the sand is so soft. Like the softest sand ever. I love it. Take a look at that huge conch shell right there. That is enormous. Wow. It's got a little bit of a hole right there on the top, but it's really well intact. Serenity Bay, a very different feel right after a hurricane. Extremely different. Still magical, it really is, but it's different. Of course, I prefer it when it hasn't been a hurricane. It's a true Castaway Cay feel, but this is unique. I like the unique experiences. David and I made it beyond knee height there. Now we're gonna go back through these rocks, a little bit sharp. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, storm kicks up a lot. Now we're gonna go get some lunch. I'm starved, let's go. One thing David and I missed at first was the sand. Look at this. This actually used to be a slope onto the Serenity Bay beach. Now it's kind of a cliff. So, some more things we're noticing. The adult only barbecue is now open. Let's go experience it. David and I have found a table at the adult-only barbecue here at Serenity Bay. Okay, hot dog time for me. It looks really good. Got cheese in there too. Bon appetit. Would you recommend them?
Depending upon what you like, I would. You know, I feel like the sauce by itself is a little intense, something to watch out for. But as a whole, the ribs are quite good. So if you want to try the ribs, I could see recommending them, yes. Super long line for food right now, but the dessert line is super short. So let's grab a few desserts here. Sure enough, I found the cookies here. They restocked them at the adult barbecue. Let's give them a try. By far the best dessert. Banana bread's okay, lemon cakes, okay. But cookie, that chocolate chip cookie, yum. So we know it's a little bit different for Castaway Cay, but let me tell you, not being here and actually seeing the island and not being able to make it is worse. I can tell you that right now. So, David, happy to be here. Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. So we're changing it around. Gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of our time here. It is now 1:10. We're gonna make our way back by about 4. So we're gonna spend a lot of time by the water, enjoying it, taking a look what's out there, maybe seeing some shells. Again, we're gonna leave them for fellow guests in the future so they can see the shells too. We really wanna go out there and take a look at them. That would be cool. David, are you ready for some water time?
I'm so ready. You?
Let's go relax in the water.
Water right now. Oh my gosh, a little bit sharp.
Ah, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is so nice. What do you think, David?
Love it, great
Oh,
time.
I love it. Serenity Bay. Lots of people around, but doesn't feel crowded, which is the important part. Ah, ooh, that's nice. It's not that cold, Dave. It's not that cold. No, new type of view here at Serenity Bay. Very, very nice. Come on, you can do it.
How about that? That's sitting?
That's not sitting.
That's not sitting.
Rear end in the sand. Oh.
Tells me these things aren't cool.
Take a look, a very kind of a rare view of Serenity Bay right here. No loungers, no umbrellas, and several guests here spending just a few hours on Disney's private island. Worth it though, worth it. Hand in the sand right there, feet in the sand. Ah, it's so nice. Oh no, it's, oh gosh. I'm not tall enough to ride this attraction. Oh gosh. Look how far out we are here at Serenity Bay. There is that orange ball where we should not go any further. Also blocks us from that area over there. The beach is all the way back there now. Definitely all the way out here experiencing all of Serenity Bay. David and I just sitting back, relaxing here. It is a true paradise here. You know, you got to take advantage of every moment that you can. I want to go on record and say I'm so glad that we stopped here. I know it's a limited time, but I want to make sure you know how happy I am that we're here. So happy. It's my favorite. It's my favorite part of the Disney cruise experience. Castaway Cay, by far.
Completely agreed. So glad we stopped. It is the best part of these experiences. We haven't done a cruise that goes elsewhere, but it really does add. So I am super glad that we stopped as well.
See an empty hammock on a day like today. You take the empty hammock for at least a minute or two. Oh yeah. Oh, I want to. Oh, I would love to just take a little nap. No, not that much pushing, David. What are you doing, David?
Although it's
I wish we had more time, but you know what? It has been a magical experience, and we've still got a little bit more than an hour on the island, so that's fine. We're gonna do some shopping now. Here are the lounger chairs. They've been wrapped up to protect them during the storm. I like these Castaway Cay towels right there. It's Castaway Cay kind of light sweatshirt, $44.95. Really nice. Here are those silky smooth shirts. I love those. The dry fits. Very, very nice. $39.99. Of the Castaway Cay hats that I've seen so far, I think this one is probably my favorite right there. Very cool. Little surfing Mickey. $24.99. Those backpacks we keep seeing is a limited time bonus. $19 with the purchase of $60 or more. So if you buy $60 worth of items, you have the opportunity to buy one of these backpacks right here. That's good to know. That's I like the idea. $60 is a lot, but on the Disney cruise ship, you can get to $60 pretty fast. David and I have made our way to the Pelican Point overlook right here. You will recall this is where I last lost the GoPro, which was funny and scary at the same time. And we're gonna go just take a look. Probably not do any swimming right now because it's a little bit crowded and a little bit late in the day, but nice to come and look out. Take a closer look at the sand piles here as they're trying to repair the beach right here. A lot of work went into putting this together to make it look as good as it does right now. You can actually see the sand piled up all the way along the beach, all the way around. It makes like a mountain all the way out there. Very interesting to be here and see this. Just look at these views right here. Disney Fantasy behind us, Family Beach behind us now. Circling around now, you can find the bars over there. Pelican Point Overlook and Pelican Point over there, along with more family beaches. Paradise. Paradise. Hey, you'll recall this is where I lost my GoPro a little over a year and a half ago. Right down there at the base of that slide. That was quite a harrowing adventure. Nice to look back and remember fondly now, knowing that I still have the GoPro in hand. David and I have found a new favorite spot with an unbelievable view of the Disney Fantasy. We are basically at the very end of the family beach. Let me try and orient you here. Pelican Point is right behind us over here. We're in these chairs with kind of the bathrooms right there, frozen treats kind of right behind us, and this view. Look at that view. Look at that view. It's unbelievable, unreal. We're gonna sit back and relax here for a little bit. Spending a lot of time here. This is an amazing spot. You get beautiful views of the Disney cruise ship. It's the Fantasy this time. Amazing views of the family beach. You can hear the kids having fun, but it's not too loud. It's an amazing experience. It's one that I will definitely treasure. David and I have been here for well over half an hour, loving every moment, taking in the sun, the sights, the sounds, trying to remember every part of it, even the smells. But 3:41, got to be back on board by 4:45 minimum. So we'll make it on board prior to that, and maybe start making our way to some shops and slowly making our way back on board the Disney Fantasy. David, was it a magical day?
absolutely fantastic.
Only thing you would have changed?
Make it longer.
Yeah, it's time for the exact same. 352, and She Sells Seashells is still open. Let's take one more look. This is so cool. The message in the bottle, $7.95. And then you send your message in the bottle and actually stamp the bottle, and the whole bottle makes it to whoever you want to send it to. That is so cool. I remember Michelle loved the Stingray last time. Maybe we should get her a Stingray. Hey, good to see you out there. Here's an interesting one. Again, oh, actually that kind of does fit. David, I don't know, do you like it?
Okay.
Not my thing.
It depends what you like. It doesn't look bad on you.
Probably no. What do you think? No, yes?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't, okay. David says no. No for now. David and I have been looking around. I haven't found anything that really grabs us. You know, it's nice thing. It's very nice, but nothing that's like, oh my gosh, I gotta have it. Haven't had that reaction, David.
Nope, definitely. I'm right there with you. Nothing amazing here.
Yeah, so I think maybe on board we'll find something, or maybe we'll save it for another day. Decided to walk it back just to capture a few more moments just like this one. Look at that. Look at that. Deep breaths. Now it's time to say goodbye. No, we're not singing that song yet. We still got a whole night left. No. We're on our way. See you real soon. 4:25. We are not the last guests leaving Castaway Cay, but we are among some of the last, just because 45 was the time to be back on board. We'll make it. No problem, just a few last minute pictures. Back through security, that's okay. That is all right. That means the next time we're at Castaway Cay, we're even closer to it. We're even closer to that next time. We have postcards. They're already addressed and signed for family, but we left them on board, and on top of that, it's been closed all day and we don't have Bohemian stamps. So it wouldn't have worked anyway. Eventually, we're gonna get that right so we can send something from Castaway Cay, because friends have sent me items from Castaway Cay before. One day I'm gonna get it right. Okay, towel. Oh gosh, that missed. I missed that one. Disney Cruise Line relief supply. Huge crates of water right there. I would imagine that's relief for the Bahamian people who were really badly affected by Hurricane Dorian. This is really nice to see. They're kind of using Castaway Cay as the transfer point to get the supplies from kind of the Disney Cruise Line, Disney company to the Bahamian people. Awesome. It's always fun walking back on board, but it's not fun thinking about where we're going to be this time tomorrow. You see what I mean? See the problem where it's like, oh yay, Disney Fantasy, back on board. Then it's like, oh wait, that's right, this is the end of the adventures. Don't worry, new adventures coming. Always new adventures coming. To me, this is my new vacation spot. Disney World is now right around the corner for me, and I love it. I love having Disney World in my backyard. And this is the new vacation. I love it. Back in the room after a magical day. Time to change, shower, and switch out the camera. We will be back again very, very soon to experience all the magic on board together soon. Knowledge that we will be back on board soon is enough to make me smile all the way through this painful process. Already at sea. In the time that I was packing, we departed Castaway Cay and making our way back to the Port Canaveral right now. Nobody wants to leave. Nobody wants to. Oh my gosh, this is discounted from $80 to $48.99. Wait, should I get that? 5 minutes before the magic show, and look at the shirt that David and I found. $48.99 instead of $80. It's the dry fit. I love this kind of shirt, David, to commemorate our cruise together. Would you like one of these shirts with me?
I think I'm good.
Are you sure?
I'm good.
All right, David has said no at the moment, but this could change. Yeah, stay tuned. Into the Walt Disney Theater we go to see the magic show. No filming, as you know, inside the theater, so I'll let you know how it is once we step out. Different type of Till We Meet Again. Right at the end, she said you can take your cameras out to start filming. So we filmed at the very end, and David was in the video. There was a video taken, and you could see him in the Figment costume. That was great. That was great. Now, the magic by Eric Johnson, I thought it was okay. You know, it was good. I like the magic. You know, magic's always fun, but I feel like I've seen better performances on board before, so that's always fun. Now we're gonna make our way, maybe meet some of those characters who are now meeting out and about. You guys, our quick picture before the crowds come. Crowds are coming. Our 15 minutes where the characters are out and about. Gotta love it. Donald, you can't hide forever. David and I are now walking around the lobby atrium, taking selfies and other pictures with the characters who are out and about. It's so great to see them. Cinderella, Tiana, Chippendale, Goofy, Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Donald, Daisy. Love it. Different kind of Till We Meet Again. It's a little bit different than what we've seen before, but I think that there's Mickey and Friends and Lobby Atrium at 10:30 is also Till We Meet Again, so it's kind of a combo.
I prefer this model, definitely. It's not as like emotionally intensive of the whole bye, it's over. And we did get to see the exit video, which I liked. You know, the high fives of characters, pictures of characters. I like this better.
Yeah, I do too. I hope that this method is used more in the future. Just like a quick, okay, see you real soon, and then come say hi in the lobby. Like, it's not really over. I get that vibe from it. I like that a lot. So far, we have purchased 0 items. I'm proud of myself. I am. Really am. But I think that's part of getting more cruises under your belt. Just walking around, looking at the different prices, seeing things that I might want, thinking about that last minute item. So many memories of Disney Fantasy. This is a great sweatshirt right there, and I think this is my new favorite cruise hat. That's a great one right there with the Anchor 2019. That is awesome. What? Yes, no, maybe? And maybe. $48.99 from $80. Okay, so I'm really, I know David was like, you don't need it, you don't need it, you don't need it, but I feel like I need it. It's nice, right? I mean, I feel like it's super nice. I have a lot of Disney cruise shirts though, I don't know. Halloween on the High Seas Disney Cruise Line pin. How can I not, David? David?
What you do is you just go.
Rosalita's even trying to convince me.
She's gonna sell you.
She's trying to sell me on it. Yeah. David's saying to save money for other things, and he's absolutely right. I think he's a very smart financial advisor. If you ever see David, you know, have him convince you not to buy stuff. I think David has successfully convinced me not to buy anything. I'm walking away without buying anything. I know it's actually a good thing, but at the same time, it's kind of something I like getting a little something to bring back with me. But I brought the vlog with you. I brought you with me. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest piece of memories I can bring back, right? Walking now toward Animator's Palate. Time is now 8:05. Plenty of time. We're gonna get there nice and early because we both want to draw and have our animations in the show. I remember those outlines right there. Time to draw. And we have made it. Let's draw really quick. You gotta do it really fast because they have to get the artwork into the system super quick. So drawing right now. Well, I'm not sure where I was going with this one, but that's my drawing for tonight. Very good.
I guess so.
Some awesome drawings. David did Iron Man. I did kind of a purple guy. It's kind of cool. I had like the fork and the spoon.
Yeah.
One hand was a fork, one hand was a spoon. I was going from like a Lumiere. Tomato caprese, I think I will get that. Lobster bisque, I think I'm gonna get that one. And you recommended the beef Wellington. I've had it before. I wasn't blown away by it. So I think that I'm gonna try the grilled garlic marinated shrimp. Yeah, that's one I really want to try. What are you thinking, David?
I'm glad to hear it because I love to try new things and different things, and maybe we'll share back and forth. Because tonight I'm thinking I'm gonna try the chicken satay that he recommended, the lobster bisque I'll have as well, and I'm gonna go for that chicken schnitzel for the main course.
Thanks for all the great drawings.
David and I are watching the food preparation show, and we're about to try our appetizers. I've got the tomato caprese, and David, you have the
Chicken satay.
Chicken satay. Let's give them a try. David and I are pretty indifferent about these appetizers. They're edible. They're okay. Nothing I would go out of my way for or get again, Dave.
I could maybe get this again. Would not go out of my way for it. Probably gonna try something new, but it's not bad.
Time for the lobster bisque from Animator's Palate. Neither of us like the lobster bisque here at Animator's Palate. I would not recommend it at all. Main course tonight, David's got the chicken right there. It looks delicious. And I have the grilled shrimp, and it looks like fettuccine pasta right there. Let's give it a try. Dave and I have each tried the chicken and the shrimp, and we both agree shrimp is better by just a little bit, but they're both delicious, delicious entrees. I like the shrimp a bit more. The flavor there is very, very good. The pasta's, it's okay. The chicken is very good, but the flavor is lacking just a bit. David?
I'm there with you. The shrimp itself was fantastic. I didn't try any of that pasta, but the shrimp was fantastic. And the chicken is quite good. Definitely prefer the shrimp by a little bit. But they're both great options, I think.
Dessert time, and we've got the celebration cake, the orchard peach tart, and the chocolate decadence. I remember this one being truly decadent. I think I'm gonna get that one. Very cherry chocolate sundae and amaretto cheesecake. Several items piqued my attention at least. There's my guy right there. There's Iron Man right there. David's creation, Iron Man right there.
Oh, that was some animation magic.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was great. What'd you think?
Absolutely. I gotta increase my drawing skills though.
Yeah, me too.
Take a look, we've got the celebration cake, the chocolate decadence, the chocolate mousse, and that peach tart in front of David there. Are you ready?
I am so
Let's
ready.
take a bite of each, and we gotta run because we gotta put our luggage outside the room. Quick snack, dessert, here we go. Chocolate decadence on top, followed by celebration cake, then peach tart, and then maybe the mousse. Mousse was only okay at best. The celebration and chocolate decadence are amazing. Just mind-bogglingly good. I love them both. Dave, what do you think?
Peach tart is in last for me. I feel like it's tough. I'm not sure which one of those two I'm going to put in second or third, but chocolate decadence is definitely number one.
Oh, what? Oh my gosh, what? David just pointed that out. Take a look. You can see characters in the ground. Wow. I love seeing the Dalmatians in the floor. That is so, so cool. In my opinion, best part of Animator's Palate tonight was the desserts. The celebration cake and chocolate decadence were amazing. We're now rushing off to our room. We have 10 minutes until we have to get our luggage outside of our room for our stateroom host to take it through the port area to get it in front of customs. It's so much more convenient to do it that way, but that's where we're headed right now. We should make it. Should.
I think in the future we should just leave it out before we go to dinner.
I agree. Next time out of the room before we go to dinner, but live and learn. So Dave, following up from earlier on the cruise, we had mentioned that the food really didn't meet our expectations, especially after the first 2 nights. After an entire cruise in the Fantasy, how do you feel about the food?
I think the food was better over time.
Yes.
Definitely improved. I'm not sure it was 100% at expectations. Definitely a lot of them were at expectations, but I'd like to see it more consistently at expectations in order to get my full cruise stamp of approval here. But overall, definitely improved over time.
Fully agree with that. I feel like the food was good in some places, others it seemed to vary a little bit. So I have a feeling it may have been just kind of like a fluke, but I still liked it. Still good. Still would definitely give the Fantasy a try with the food. Thank you, Vikash. Thank you. Well, we made it in barely any moments to spare right there, but thanks to Vikash, everything is now on its way, and the room is relatively empty here. We got a few items, including that top hat right there for Dreamfinder. It has been unbelievable, magical, so much fun. So glad I could share it all with you. Would you have changed anything?
I would have made it longer.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I would have doubled the length, 14 night. That would have been perfect. That really would have been perfect. A little bit more time on Castaway Cay, but otherwise, absolutely loved it. I sure hope you enjoyed sharing the magic with us today. There is going to be a small departure vlog tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Thank you, as always, for being a part of the magic with me. Until next time,
Have a magical day.
see you real soon.